This week on Face Off Hockey Show, we're going to talk about all the administrative changes because that's what you want to hear as hockey fans. We'll talk all about that. We'll talk about some interesting college eligibility rules, as well as the time of Ovi may be over, maybe not, maybe he's signing a 3-year deal. We'll know by the summer. It's Face Off Hockey Show right now.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Choose your command. You have chosen
the Face Off Hockey Show.
I mean, hockey is my life. I've got on hockey underwear right now.
The Face Off Hockey Show. What? With Scotty Waz. Sean O.
breakaway. They shoot
And the P-Boys, Johnny and Mark with the C.
Yeah, baby.
You believe in miracles? Yes!
Here's your host for the Face Off Hockey Show, Scotty Waz.
What's happening, everybody? It is Scotty Waz. It's welcome to Face Off Hockey Show. As always, I'm joined by the Batonzo 2, Johnny P, Mark with a C, who's not in an airport this week.
Hello.
And he's doing
Last
great.
time you called me out on not responding for when you gave me the stinger at the top, so
Thank
I'm
you.
going to go ahead and respond.
Appreciate
What type
that.
of stinger?
A scorpion
splash.
stinger.
The splash.
Yeah.
Splash.
Yes.
The splash and not the drop. So, welcome, everybody. We're having a great
Are you
time.
ready for 700 pounds of fury tonight?
Where's the other 350?
It's the line the Caps are throwing out against Toronto. With
Oh.
both Protas brothers and Wilson
Well, technically,
weighing it over, tipping the scales at over 700 pounds.
honestly, we're kind of close.
From parts unknown.
We're missing maybe 150. So, we're doing good.
Yeah.
Doing all right.
Well,
All
John's
four
over
of
there. John's over there losing weight.
Yeah.
am.
At a rapid pace.
That might have been the best quote of the entire weekend, actually, is seeing Mark, and Mark goes, "You look fantastic." And the only thing that came out of my mouth was, "Yeah, I know."
As I like tap him on the stomach.
Yeah, look at this
Where
guy.
did this go?
Starts coaching kids soccer, and that's what happens.
Yeah, pulled a hamstring, started losing weight.
That's not how it works for me, but that's fine.
right.
I did. Sadly, on the pull and hamstring front, I did have to buy a stretching strap so that I can stretch out my legs, because I'm like almost always tight now before I go to practice, and I'm like,
Interesting.
I can't. I'm not pulling a hamstring again. I don't want to do that. It was not fun the first time.
No. I'm sure that as it's like concussions, they get incrementally worse.
I feel
So-
like it needs to warm up. I feel like it just hasn't gotten warm enough yet.
We got frost warnings. What the hell are we doing here?
Oh my God, 2 straight days of frost warnings. It is spring. Spring has
No.
sprung. Where
Is
did
it?
spring go? It keeps leaving and coming back.
It is spring. Yeah, spring started on March 21st.
Okay. I never know if it's March or April. I get confused with it. Anyway, what'd you do with your week there, John?
I saw Mark.
That's good.
Saw some of the rest of my family.
For about an hour and 15 minutes.
But yeah, Mark drove twice as long as he was actually at the event.
Yeah, it happens.
4 times as long.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a little more than that, but that's fine. I wasn't going to correct you.
And that was pretty much it. I went to I was going to run soccer practice by myself again on Monday, because it's been like 2 weeks of spring breakish.
Yeah.
basically.
Well, they got the Easter Monday off, I think.
Yeah, so but then nobody really showed up, and they just practiced with a different team, and I was like, all right, cool.
All right.
I don't have to do anything.
Well, I will get out of here, guys.
And then 9 minutes before tonight's show, I was listening to Scotty Waz talk about the Maryland Black Bears on YouTube upstairs, and I looked at my phone and I was like, oh, 7:21. Oh shit, it's Wednesday.
No. It did not feel like a Wednesday.
No.
Did you get that extra Monday, John? You get that
Extra.
extra Monday off? The
No,
Easter
I-
Monday?
No, I don't
No?
get any.
They don't celebrate Easter Monday on the West Coast?
Not in California, that godless land.
Jesus never made it that far. Not past the Mississippi.
I mean, I work too. Fair enough. But the kids were out of school. So
Yeah. Kids are always out of school.
It kind of feels that way.
they get to celebrate every religious holiday.
Godspeed.
Smart. Let them celebrate everything.
You know what? That's how we get multiculturalism in here.
Yeah.
So nice. Well,
But yeah, that's about it, really.
Mark, copy paste on that.
Well, yeah. So I actually last week I was flying home, as you guys were well aware.
And boy, are my arms tired.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
I was in Texas for a work trip, came home. By the way, if you're ever at Dallas Love, there's a bar just as you go through security on the right-hand side that will give you a to-go cup of whatever you want.
Interesting.
So I got a to-go double vodka soda.
There you go.
For the plane.
Nice.
I met a couple very interesting. So as you guys know, Southwest is now doing assigned seating.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that? I guess you
No.
guys aren't flying anywhere.
Not with Southwest.
So Southwest is now doing assigned seating, and I was seated next to two Baylor sorority girls on the way home.
Mm.
Dear
Penthouse, I never thought this would happen to me.
They were both 21 or 22. They were both
way too old for you.
I was the only one drinking.
Okay.
But it was actually so the Wi-Fi on the plane was out, and we were commiserating over that, and then we wound up like just chatting for the next 2.5 hours.
Oh, somebody got
And
him.
the Wi-Fi's out at the Patanza place too.
Somebody took down his Wi-Fi. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Mid-story and everything.
That's fine.
I think Mark went to the Capitals game on Saturday as well.
He did. We're gonna wait till he restores his internet connectivity.
How was your weekend, Scotty?
That was fine. Looking for jobs in all the wrong places. And then something came up, and away we go. Went there. All right, now
Yeah,
he's back.
all right. Forget it. I'm back. I got to stop watching the Caps game, I guess. I was trying to watch the Caps game on the computer at the same time as.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know where the story left off. What?
You were commiserating
Wi-Fi
over your
went out.
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. Oh, we chit-chatted for the next
Somebody delivered a pizza.
2.5 hours. One of the girls is from South Africa. The other one's from Damascus, Maryland, not Damascus,
Like
Syria
yeah.
or wherever.
that would have been an amazing trip.
Yeah.
What a fucking flight. Does their travel guy own a map?
Right. So they're both from Baylor down there in Waco, Texas.
No.
But they were.
Did you ask about the compound?
Yeah, right. I was like, what would I know about your college town? And they're like, that serial killer.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
wow.
like, oh yeah. Okay.
I was actually wondering if that's happened so long ago that they don't even know anymore.
I'm sure that's one of the freshman orientation things that they're told when they get there.
That's probably like a thing they hide in the back of the visitors information shit.
So long story
Small
short,
print.
good plane ride home. That was fun.
Nice.
Shout out to Anna and Dominique from Baylor.
Odds that they're listening to this show.
It's zero.
Okay.
Absolutely
All right.
zero.
But shout out.
I'll
I
still give them a
appreciate the
shout out.
shout out.
Yeah.
Because then maybe they'll tell two people,
That's right.
Did you plug the show
Baylor
at
is
all?
a hotbed for hockey, as we know.
obviously.
Did you plug the show at all?
No. I didn't tell the college girls that I have a podcast.
You are a 40-year-old male. I guess that's assumed.
That actually would track.
That would really be assumed. They're like, I have a podcast. Yeah, we know.
Yeah,
We
my
know.
podcast existed since before you were born. I'm gonna go back into my lazy boy and just die.
We talk
You
talk
have a
about looks
lazy
maxing.
boy on the plane?
That'd be
Yeah, well,
fantastic.
Well, you're in first class?
That's great. That's good. 3C for first class. Let's go.
All right, so Friday, or excuse me, that was Wednesday night. Thursday, the kids left for South Carolina with Brittany, and they were gone visiting.
Went to South Africa.
Visiting South Africa. It's different South.
Yeah.
It was still South.
Yeah.
Okay.
So visiting Brittany's parents for Easter. So I was just I was working the last 2 days, but just hanging out
Sure.
at home. Me and Ginger played some golf on Friday. Hosted a little game night on Friday. Thursday was all working for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Hosted a little magic night with Matt
Nice.
Deff and a couple other people at the house on Friday night. Saturday was the long day. Yeah, we did a lot of pulling flowers out of our sleeves and stuff like that.
I bet you didn't expect two doves.
Those were illusions, Scott.
Yeah, that's true.
Illusions. Yep. So Saturday was the long day. Saturday was the round trip up to PA for the memorial service, and then back, and then quick shower, and then Caps game, where I got to see a 6-2 win and potentially the second to last Ovechkin home game of all time, with the next one coming up April 12th against the Penguins, and I'm sure tickets are through the roof for that guy.
Yeah.
Potentially the last home game. So I've already come to terms with the fact that I've probably seen Ovechkin live, play hockey live at least, for the last time in my life.
Unless you go over to Russia.
Unless I go to Russia,
Yeah.
right? I could take a head coach job in or a goalie job or some sort of job in Russia. Who knows?
Yeah.
And then let's see. The rest of the weekend was negligible. Just getting ready for. I had to work on Monday, so it was nothing crazy.
All right, cool. But yeah, job searching for me. Did we do anything Friday? No. Saturday went to the bar for afternoon drinking. Some Black Bears overtime wins.
Yeah, had I known they were going to play extra time, I might have come down.
Yeah, he could have been there because he like
could have had at least 2 beers.
Yeah, Brady waited until 24 seconds left in the OT.
Yeah.
But then we stayed till like 9:30.
Well, I almost made the joke because you at the end of the second period, you said a tweet that was like, still tied after 40 more minutes left, and I was like, hey, if they're gonna play 2 more periods, I'm fucking coming down.
Yeah, man, you should have. We were there for a while.
I didn't know.
It was only us at the bar for the longest time. But yeah, it was a good time.
For the longest time.
Oh. Anyway, Sunday nada. Monday nada. Just doing home stuff. That job search is kind of wild. That's fun.
It is.
It's
I'm
good.
sure.
It's fucking love. You throw out all the applications, hear nothing back for 3 weeks. It's the American dream, everybody. White picket fences, whatever John Kruger Mellencamp sang about. So yeah.
The summer of '69.
Hey, I don't know. It's not summer yet. I have to discuss that with somebody. The other part, that second half. But in any case, it's good times. We will get to some news now. We will get into some injuries now with the injury report.
Oh, yeah. Who's down and out with some blues? Maybe some black and bruised. It's the Face Off Hockey Show Injury Reports.
Damon Severson has shoulder surgery for your Columbus Blue Jackets, who are somewhat getting back into a playoff race. But he is done for the season. They will be without him. In a very freak injury, Pontus Holmberg had a shoulder injury. He's day-to-day after he was checked as the penalty box was opening to release a Buffalo Sabres player, and the Tampa Bay Lightning brass got really upset about it because the way he fell, the door wasn't completely closed, so his shoulder caught on the door open area and did some damage. So, great times there. And man, administration. I wish we had a better administration.
Can we go back to that real quick? And I agree, by the way. We can touch on that or just allude to it.
We'll just
But
allude.
I do. The guy who's probably there part-time making about, I don't know, what would you say? Those guys make like $20 an hour?
Yeah, they're retirees.
They're there all the time, though.
They're not wrong.
Yeah.
He should be better, but don't call him out at the press conference.
It is a wild thing that, he's doing his job. The penalty's about to go up.
Exactly.
And he's doing his thing. Not his fault. The other guy lost his footing on a check and then his shoulder just jacked up.
What's he supposed to do? Nope, you got to stay in the box for another 2 seconds.
I don't know if this play is going to go by.
Get hurt. Right.
Although the replay that I saw was really funny because the dude coming out of the box almost stepped on him.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Because he didn't even know he was there.
Did like the fucking Allen Iverson on Tyronn Lue gimmick.
So I was like, that could have gotten real bad real quick.
Oh yeah. So there's that. The Islanders fired Patty Waugh, and they hired Pete DeBauer with 4 games left in the season or something like that.
So there must be a bull market on coaches right
Yeah.
now.
So Patty Waugh gone. Islanders players taking the blame on that. So there's that. But Pete DeBauer is there now, signed a multi-year contract. As the number 1 free agent coach, apparently. The Islanders felt that they had to jump because he probably wouldn't be on the market for much longer. So, there we are.
To the end of the season.
Till, April 12th. Tom Fitzgerald, he got fired by the New Jersey Devils, and there's no replacement named as of yet, but you have to assume right before the draft they'll have somebody cooked up there in New Jersey. And Ron Francis, apparently, before we came on the air, is going to be stepping down as the Seattle president of the Kraken. He's been there since day one-ish. So he is going to be gonzo.
It's a lot of changes in upper management this year.
Changes.
I'm the best to bring.
Changes.
Don't know the rest of the words.
It's good because we don't want to get flagged.
Exactly. Well, hey, they like to be called airborne banners. So there's that. U.S. College Selects, they're going to be going back to the Spengler Cup for 2 years. They signed a 2-year deal for the Invitational event. So good for them. They made quite the impact in year one, getting to the final game, selling out of their merch in the arena and online. So huge for them. That's awesome to hear. Get exposure to college hockey, which is going to go through possibly a radical change again.
Oh, no.
How could it be more radical? Just listen.
Raphael is cool but rude.
So Mike McMahon of College Hockey News retweeted something from Ross Dellinger of Yahoo. And apparently the D1 committee is going to meet next week to explore an age-based standard for athlete eligibility. So on a condition of anonymity, according to the concept, NCAA athletes will have 5 full years of eligibility from the time of their 19th birthday or their high school graduation, whichever comes first. No waiver requests, no red shirts, no exceptions will be permitted, except for a small group of outliers, which includes maternity leave, military service, or religious missions. They are set to review the proposal next week. Timeline for approval remains unclear. Could be weeks, could be months. And then it will the implementation will be coming as soon as the fall semester this year. For hockey, that impacts big.
Yeah, that's an interesting way to kill the last year of juniors.
Yeah, so essentially, if you get into so this year, Vic Manabrat, he's going to be 21 in a couple weeks. He'll be going to University of Alaska Anchorage. Immediately, he is already burned through 2 of those 5 years. So he will only have 3 years of eligibility remaining. So basically, you tap out at 24. Once you're 24, after that, well, yeah.
This seems like a
23 or 24, rather.
This seems like a overcorrection to the 27-year-old that had 2 redshirt years, a COVID year, and played for 4 years. Like,
yeah,
maybe this makes sense in every other sport than hockey. Probably.
Yeah, no, I think you're right, because I think hockey is the only one where guys don't start. That it's very rare for guys to start after high school.
Exactly. Because if you're that good, you are not playing in college. You're playing 1 year in college.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. That's interesting. Like, does that just mean that juniors is now?
It's essentially probably till 19. Yeah.
Because if you're going to play D1 hockey, you effectively have to give yourself those 5 years. Because your freshman year in college at a D1 program, you might not even play that much.
Well,
or at all.
We see that with Kareem El-Bashir, graduated, went to a military academy, got no time in. So
yeah, so that's. I mean, I am all for the 5 years to play 4 seasons, and you're done from beginning to end.
Right.
But putting an age limit on the start of that is insane.
That is kind of crazy,
especially when it's not been that way forever.
No.
Right, I could see that if you are always at 19, fine, make it 19, right? Make it 21, because that's when kids leave after 4 years of juniors and go to college.
Mm-hmm.
But like, that's a huge jump. 2 years like that in between junior and college. Whew.
And I was talking to Tyler Stern when he was in town a couple weeks ago. He played at Northern Michigan this year, former Black Bear captain. And and he said like the incentive, like he's 21, I think, just turned 21, and he said just the age difference from being a 20-year-old and then playing against like 24, 25-year-olds is huge. So you either need to cut off that back end, which I can see why they're doing that hockey wise. But I think it's also going to kill development. Everyone talks about with the CHL rules, it helps those guys coming out of major junior to get a little bit be a little bit more skilled for the NHL because they're playing against like 24, 25-year-olds. This kind of kills that for all intents and purposes. I mean, you're going to have a few outliers, but like you said, Johnny, like guys who are going there, they're probably not going to stay in college long, and then they're going to be piecing out to the minor leagues if they get to the 20-year-old level, which we're seeing a lot with. Penn State had a couple of their guys who hit 20 sign with AHL teams because they're not under that 19-year-old rule that the AHL has.
Yeah.
So
I almost wonder if college hockey decided after like a year or so that they're like, we have too many players and not enough teams now.
that could be it too. That's a good question too. Like, I'm sure they're just like, well,
I just don't see you dropping it 2 years though. 2 years is a lot of time in junior hockey.
yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. It kind of feels like a throwing the baby out with the bathwater type of thing. Like what's going to happen next? They're going to have a set of kids that come into college too early, and they're going to be like, fuck, we totally screwed that one up.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we move it back up? You
Yeah.
know, like you're messing up 3 years of development for some of these kids.
Yeah, I want to say that, yeah, like you mentioned, hockey is the only sport that has this kind of junior feeder system into it. Like basketball doesn't have it, football doesn't have it, baseball. Like I think it's the only kind of stopgap in between the buffer zone you have between the end of high school hockey and the beginning of college hockey. So be interested to see what they rule next week or what the outcome of that is. So that should be fun.
Yeah, that changes a bunch.
Oh yeah, that recruiting is going to be crazy now, and yeah, like you said, junior hockey. That's going to hit hard.
Junior hockey is going to be even more
Diluted
of crapshoot, for a better way of say that, right?
Mhm.
Like every year it's a different team anyway, right?
by and
But
large.
now if players are only going to stay for 2 years at most before they go to college, and the people that stick around for longer than that are maybe not playing in college,
Right.
like wow.
I totally agree. It's a complete overcalculation in what they're doing. So, but again, I'm sure this is more aimed at football and basketball, but hockey's going to get caught up in the crosshairs as they often
I mean,
are.
I don't understand how football or basketball will even have this issue. Like, are they trying to stop foreign players from coming?
I think it's
from Spain and
the-
playing in the.
I think the thing you mentioned about the constant transfers and the constant eligibility. Like
Yeah,
we
I'm
can-
fine with that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm fine with you have 5 years from the beginning you start,
Mm-hmm.
right?
So,
I have an issue with starting it at a
at a
specific
certain age, right? I think when you register for college, that's when your clock starts.
Yeah.
And then away you go.
I'm completely fine with you only have 5 years of eligibility.
Yep.
To play 4 years of sports. Like,
Yep. I concur. But yeah, putting an age on it seems crazy. Alex Ovechkin's gonna wait till the summertime to make his decision on whether he's gonna retire or not. That's what he told the Washington Capitals. And
I don't believe that for a minute.
now you think he's gonna peace out at
I
the
think
last
he's made
game?
up his mind.
Yeah.
I mean, what does he have left to prove? Honestly,
Yeah, I don't know. But
you got to break all the goals records.
he's got to get those other goals to what is it, down to 13 goals to get the all-time.
13 more goals for the combined.
Yeah. But even that,
I mean, I guess. All right. In that case, fine. Sign a 1-year contract. But I don't know.
NHL wants to market it. Let's be honest. The NHL and the Caps want to market the last season.
Well, yeah, we all grew up in the era where Cal Ripken did his farewell tour, and everybody knew, and we saw him do laps at all the stadiums and
Mm-hmm.
shake hands on the pitching mound, on the mound on his last game of every place he went. Like, okay, do we really need that? I don't think so.
No, But you would like players to maybe give respect, like they're doing with Anze Kopitar at the end.
Yeah, but
and stuff
Ovechkin
like that.
explicitly said he doesn't. He does not want that.
No, he doesn't. But the NHL will. You know why, Mark? Because there's money, and we got to get the monies.
So they can make Ovechkin's last year T-shirts.
Hell yeah. Speaking of making the money, is Lyle Richardson joining us right now?
Is that like an Ovechkinhausen shirt?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ovechkin.
He'll have his own blimp.
Yeah. Before we get to other things, before we get to our Lyle fun stuff, Matthew Schaefer breaks the records for most defensive points as an 18-year-old. Who'd he beat? Johnny?
I don't know.
Mark?
No idea.
Lyle?
Phil Housley.
There it is. Phil Housley. There you
Still
go.
got to break Brian Leach's record, though, for most goals by a rookie defenseman.
I thought you were going to say but most goals by a Texan in his
That
rookie
too.
year.
Texan rookie defense.
Brent Burns surpassed 1,000 straight games. He is on path for that 1,064
Everybody
record.
wants the Wookiee to be the new Iron Man.
Right.
No offense to Phil Kessel, but it just seems weird to see a doughy guy being the NHL's Iron Man.
Yeah.
Mind you, it gives hope to doughy guys like us. You know,
I would like Phil
sure.
Kessel to be in attendance though, eating a hot dog when they like came to him to be
And
like,
we're just
hey,
like with a shocked
congratulations.
face, like
Yeah.
as he's eating it.
And he goes, this one's for you, Steve Simmons.
All right. So there's that. Vancouver clinched last place in the NHL, so they will
All
lose
right.
the lottery, get second overall
Hey,
pick.
if they win the lottery, it will be the first time in franchise history that they will have the first overall pick.
And Gavin McKenna's like, maybe PSU will have me for a second here. And the Zammoth happened.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Zammoth.
Yes. A Zamboni that looks like a mammoth. What do? You create the Zamboni.
I told these boys this is what happened to the used Zord from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So had that going to him.
My son would know that one. I wasn't. I wasn't into Morphin Power Rangers. I watched the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with him, but that was as far as I could go.
There you go. All right. Collector's Corner, Lyle Richardson.
Yes, continuing on with the wonderful birthday gift that I got from Agent J. That's Johnny.
I think he's talking to you.
I thought you were talking about Will Smith.
Oh, that'd be great too.
J. This week it's so I'm ripping this Upper Deck pack 2021-22 hockey cards.
Ooh, extended series.
Which is the Collect Young Guns rookie cards, which is kind of interesting because on the pack it's John Tavares, who by this point was a long way away from being a young gun.
They're just in the pack.
Yeah, they're just in the
old
pack.
guy.
Yeah,
but anyway, yes, but it's 8 cards per pack in this one. So let's
they start going down at some point.
Let's crack them open and let's see what we got. And we begin with a guy who definitely wasn't a young gun when this one came up. Oh, this definitely you can definitely tell these are Upper Deck. We got a Cam Atkinson with the Philadelphia Flyers, ladies and gentlemen.
So that year is also COVID year. So a lot of the ones you'll see the tarped off backgrounds. Those are fun.
Yeah. And this was his first year. If you go by the stat card, this was his first year with the Flyers because everything else is all Blue Jackets all the fecking time. There you go. I was definitely on the tail end of Cam Atkinson's career. It's kind of a shame because he actually had a pretty good run with the Blue Jackets, including a 41-goal season in 2018-19.
Wow. I was going to say, who would we have considered the young guns for the Blue Jackets to be besides Rick Nash? Like
back in the day?
Gaborik?
Back in the day.
It's like rookies.
Yeah, so the young guns are an insert that is rookie cards. You get about it's like 1 in every 5 or 6 packs in the gimmicks. But Nikolai Zherdev would be one, a young gun that would have been highly touted.
This guy's definitely not a young gun. In fact, I don't even think he's in the league anymore. But it's Tyler Pitlick of your Calgary Flames.
Rem Pickless brother.
Yeah, he'll always be known as Rem Pickless brother. We got a Michael Raffle watch.
Oh,
Michael Raffle.
Nice.
Sometimes you win.
And we will raffle that off.
Hey, there we go.
This is another one. Spent most of his time with
the
your
Blue Jackets?
Philadelphia Flyers, if that can come in. There we go.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's I think that was kind of his last season. Oh, here we go. The well-traveled fighting guy enforcer for hire, ladies and gentlemen, is your Ryan.
Ryan Reeves. There you go.
Ryan Reeves, rocking the Rangers jersey.
You got a problem with Tom Wilson? Have him sign with us.
And by that point, this was the Rangers. That was his fourth team. By that point, hadn't made it to Toronto yet, or to San Jose, or
Minnesota,
or Minnesota. Here we go, and Evgeny Dadonov.
Nice.
With the Vegas Golden Knights. soon to become an important footnote in Ottawa Senators history, because he was responsible for bringing about the downfall of their general manager when they neglected to when they traded him without realizing he had a no trade clause. Whoops.
Yeah, listen, man.
Whoopsie.
Administrative errors.
Administrative error. Like who knows how these fax machines work today?
Exactly.
Good Lord. Ryan Donato when he was with the Seattle Kraken.
Wow.
And he's now rocking it with your Chicago Blackhawks. So there we are. Doesn't look like we're going to have many big stars in this one, kids. But we got a Connor Garland.
Nice.
While he's with the Canucks.
And that was extended series, so those are like the end. The extended series brings like the end abouts, all-star games, all kinds of fun trickle downs.
Yeah. But I do like though, you get the one picture here, and then you get the little photo there.
And that little photo is also the back photo.
Yeah.
Booyah.
And then you get that with, of course, with stats. Nice and clean on the back with
stats. That year's stats are super clean. I love them.
Yeah. No BS. And finally, we get a Jacob Middleton, who is, I believe, now with your Minnesota Wild.
Yes, indeed.
It's a great mustache.
It's a hell of a mustache.
So not a whole lot of stars in there, but hey, if you like a team full of third and fourth line pluggers and a fighter and a guy who once scored 41 goals, this pack had that all for you. So there we go.
Nice.
By the way, Scotty, I'm going to be ordering that link you sent me about a year ago for that top loader. Older. Yeah. I'm finally getting that order.
I got 3 of them. So
I got so wrapped up in ordering cards and everything else, and I was just like, Jesus, Scotty sent me that link. Shot me that link a year ago. I think I better order that. Well, now I need to because I got a lot of cards now. So.
I got 3 of those things filled up, and then I still have like tins worth of top loaders. So it's fucking wild. But I'm selling off a lot of inventory, so
which I know, as I said, I am going to be perusing.
Daddy's got the time, so he can put all this shit up there. Mark, what do you got? What pack do you got, Mark?
I'm I went random. I think it's been a while since I've opened one of these. Who knows? I'm gonna go with the 1988 scores.
Yeah.
And not the strip club.
No, not the strip
Hopefully. Club. Although if I get a Minxie
good one.
McBusty.
Should have just went with Hootie McBoob.
Hootie McBoob?
Yeah. Let me see the
great moments in baseball.
Great moments in fuzzy baseball.
There you go.
That's this must be a rare.
Yeah.
It's the Babe Ruth called shot.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, what do you got there?
No, Lyle's trying to focus his camera.
There we go. Now I fixed it.
All right.
There we go.
Right.
Great moments in baseball. There we go.
Starting off strong here with the big cat, Andres Galarraga.
Oh, yeah.
Love that.
That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I remember those.
Yeah, I love. You know what? The scorecards are always good, super colorful.
Yes.
Kevin McReynolds.
Kevin
Mac. You remember Kevin McReynolds?
You do? Because he just sounded like a generic white guy that like.
I only remember him because Mets games were on WWOR and we had that channel on cable.
I also believe he was part of my Nintendo baseball.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
He was also in Little Big League.
Yes.
Was he?
Yes.
That's
he
great.
was. He was. Yes. I watched that movie with my son. Yes. He was definitely
the horse's name is Friday.
Yes.
That's right.
Brooke Jacoby?
Brooke Jacoby.
Hell yeah.
Brooke Jacoby.
Cleveland Indians.
Yeah. Joe Sambito.
Hey. Nope.
Hey, what you gonna do, huh?
Johnny, wasn't that your name in the cards?
I think so, yeah.
Len Matusak.
Nope.
No idea.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Nope.
Tom O'Malley. I'm pretty sure he was the governor of Maryland at one point.
Yeah, I think so, actually.
Wait a minute. Didn't his grandfather own the LA Dodgers back when they were in Brooklyn?
Finkel is
Mark Einhorn.
Oh, yeah.
Sidearm.
Yeah, reliever at the Toronto Blue Jays. Yes.
George Hendrick.
Nope.
Very
Great,
close.
great
He
fucking
was-
stance.
Love that
Matt.
stance. You don't see them take that high stance with the bat
He
anymore.
was
No.
really good in Mighty Ducks D2.
Yes.
John Cangelosi. This is a really Italian pass.
Hey,
Hey, John Cangelosi.
we got the Rivers here in Pittsburgh.
I always love the Don Baylor cards.
Hell yeah.
Like it just doesn't
Oh,
look
yeah.
like he was ever really that good at baseball, even though he was.
And
Like
he was
he was a fighter?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's like a very like a chop swing, isn't it?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like I can't move my elbows away from my body.
But I think he had over like 500 home runs too.
I
It's
know.
fucking crazy
I
card.
know. Like, believe me.
Mechanics
Tom
weren't a
Baylor,
thing
yes.
back in the 70s and 80s, folks.
Don Baylor could
And
send
then
the ball on a long
the-
ride.
The discrepancy between this picture of this swing and this picture of this swing.
Oh,
for
Daryl
Strawberry.
Strawberry.
One of the sweetest swings in
Hell yeah.
baseball.
That's,
Yes,
that's a
look
great
at that.
picture too. The
Oh, you know that
ball
ball's
coming off
going for
Oh
that.
yeah.
Wow.
You can see the
great
Coke
beauty.
residue.
That's a beauty. Yeah.
I feel like I have a double here of
Uh-oh.
Oral Hershiser.
Oh, he's got Oral.
The 1988.
He's got Oral,
World Series
everybody.
MVP. Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm gonna need to figure out how to get this one signed, Johnny. You're gonna remember this
Can I
one. I
sign
feel like. You ready for this?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, boy, the Randy Milligan.
Oh,
the
prospect.
rookie prospect, Randy.
you got to go to
Milligan.
Price Club
the
and get that
Mets.
signed,
Let's
baby.
Go. You
This
can
is
get
the
that
year-
signed at motels.
The year before he got, I guess, presumably traded or
Yeah.
signed with the Orioles.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's good stuff.
That's good. Love
I
Randy
mean, why
Milligan.
would he be? Why would he be on the Mets and then be on the
He came
Orioles
from
in
the Mets,
1989?
obviously.
Moose Haas. Never heard of
No,
that
but
guy.
that's a
Never
great
heard, but
fucking
I love
name.
the name.
Moose Haas.
Who's Haas?
I
Moose
have
Haas
heard
to
of
me.
John Smiley.
I know
John
John
Smiley.
Yeah, a great one
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Pat Sheridan.
Nope.
He owns a bunch of
don't know.
hotels, right?
Don't
He
know that guy.
does.
And then I got Fred's long lost brother, Terry McGriff.
Ah.
Bye, ball.
Terry McGriff.
High
That
ball.
Randy Milligan
Strikeout.
card is definitely my favorite.
High ball strikeout. Oh.
Yeah.
Randy Milligan rookie
Randy
card.
Milligan,
I wonder
good
how
one.
much that's worth.
Oh, baby, look it up. You can buy your
Let's
house twice over.
Let's see. Score 98, Randy Milligan.
Those are I get to those are fantastic.
Hell yeah.
Man. That is such a wonderful trip down memory lane. Like I said, late 80s and through the 90s, that was my baseball time, really. Well, I mean, I was this 80s period with the Expos and all that, but with the rise of the Jays and everything, but here in Canada, but still. Just those guys, yeah.
Going on eBay for $1.19, guys.
Hey.
Oh, baby.
Oh.
I, thought I,
Hold.
was, I was hoping I'd be able to retire.
Hold.
and-
Hold it. It'll appreciate in value.
Yes,
You
it'll be
should,
worth
you
$2
should
in
put
20
it
years.
put it as like a combo pack with one of the DVDs of the '89.
Oh, there you go. Just say it's a throw-in.
Yeah.
All right, real quick before I reveal the one thing that I have, draft or leaf? Draft or leaf?
Leaf.
I have something real quick too.
All right, Johnny, go ahead. What do you got? And
Yeah.
leaf,
Yeah,
leaf.
Because
we
I
got-
know that we're picking teams.
Hey,
tonight.
there
I
you
brought
go.
down my
Hey.
Nice.
2009 Frozen 4 paper hat that somehow is still together.
Nice.
Wow.
That's
That looks
quality.
like Gretzky's helmet. Well done.
Thanks.
There you
It
go.
really does. Hey, wait a minute. What's he doing wearing the Yofa?
It's been
Disguised as
together for
disguised-
17 years.
He Bauer. It's actually a Yofa helmet. Yes.
All right, so we'll go with leaf or draft, leaf to draft, leaf, draft, draft,
Leaf.
Leaf.
double leaf, triple leaf. All right, so the only thing that I have was something I found on clearance. It's not on it's not a card.
Okay.
I think it's something we're all going to enjoy though. But I found it on clearance.
On clearance.
Bobby the Brain
Oh
Heenan
my God.
Wow.
Wow.
That's amazing.
with a shiny jacket. So
I also like how it has two sets of hands.
hell
Yeah.
You gotta have the two sets of hands, baby.
got to.
You can also get like the Mr. Perfect. You can also get the Rob Van Dam. British Bulldog is also in Series 29.
Celebrate
So-
the history of these WWE legends. Out of wow. Wow.
Yeah. So Bobby
Wow.
the Brain.
That's beautiful.
Heenan.
That is.
Good
That
clearance.
is.
Good clearance find on that.
That is a good clearance find.
Also selling cards at a rapid pace. I put jerseys up there because I had a couple jerseys I wanted to sell, including the SNES jersey from the Ottawa Senators. So, all right, Liff, Erickson, Bobby Holik,
Bobby Holy.
Bobby Holik.
New Jersey Devils in his prime.
Something to go with Mark's oral Horsheiser. I got Wood. Randy Wood.
Hello.
All right.
Little Randy Wood action there. Darren McCarty.
Wow.
Nice.
A little vintage piece.
Mm-hmm.
Sergey Cream of Crab Soup. Gotta love it.
Cream of crabs off. Yeah.
I love the half visor that came down past your nose.
And it's in the broom ball helmet too.
Yes.
So in the helmet that you have with the visor, the Yari
God,
Curry
I love-
special.
God.
Yeah, I
I
love the
almost
chin
want to
strap
see if
that
I
does
can find
that.
one of those visors and just put it on a random helmet.
The good old aviator.
Actually, I might not be able to wear it. It might not be far enough away from my face to go past my
That's
nose.
true.
Oh,
It's
wow.
true. Kevin Holler.
Holler if you hear him. Yeah. That's
Uh,
92. Is that 93, 94?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Recognize that 100-year-old Stanley Cup patch.
Recognize.
Gary Shuchuk.
Yeah, I remember him.
Gary
Yep.
Shuchuk.
I love how big those patches were.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's Enrico Ciccone over here.
There we go.
Oh,
There we
Enrico
go.
Ciccone over here.
For your Washington Capitals, representing.
Brian Trottier, I think we've
Hey,
had before.
There he is. He's a Hall of Famer.
And I know we've had this guy before, The Effect, Corey Hirsch.
Oh, yeah.
They couldn't put the one with his nice design helmet on the back. They had to put him with the Liute special. Whatever. Yobi Messier, we've had him before.
I've had him before.
Robbie Niedermeyer, we've had him before in the
All the
Panthers.
brothers.
Rocking the best Panthers jersey of all time.
Well, here's another one, Jesse Belanger.
Oh, that's a beauty, too. Yeah.
Love that one.
Yep.
Oh, listen, we got Derek Plant. His son, I believe, just left Minnesota Duluth. Zam Plant.
Oh, wow.
And listen, we all know that the fucking Quebec Pee Wee International Tournament is key.
It's key.
Yes. Yes.
Jason Woolley knows that too.
Yes, the
Jason
Woolly Bully.
Woolley knows that.
Yes,
as
There
well.
you are.
So there we go. That's a nice
There you are. A nice
That is
eclectic little set
another-
there. Yeah.
set of Leaf. We're down to about 3/4 of a pack in the Leaf. Got a whole slew of the 93 draft still left over.
Cool.
So,
well, we're gonna have
something
to
to look
break that out next week.
Something to
There's a
look
command
forward to.
decision. Break that one out next week.
All right. I'll pick a thing right now. Viola. That's for next week.
There we go.
All right. Lot of ways we can go here, Lyle. But the first way we're going to go is college. Going back to college.
Going back to
Cali. Going back to Cali. No, I don't think so. Let's make our picks. The Pick'em segment.
college
The
time.
200-point swing for the Frozen Four.
For all the pick'ems that we didn't do this
For
year.
all the pick'ems that we could have loved. Your final four are Wisconsin will take on North Dakota.
Mhm.
Denver will take on Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
So those are your four teams. 2 Big Ten, 2 NCHC schools. Couldn't care less who won last year. I know it wasn't me. Like so much.
wasn't me.
Like
Who just? I think I might have won, but I was gonna say who decides.
I'm the
first.
Greg Norman of this fucking tournament because I always come a runner-up fucking half the time.
I feel like Lyle did win last year.
No, Lyle didn't win. Lyle has never won.
Now hold on here 1 second.
I don't believe I,
I feel
won
like
last
Lyle
year.
won last
I think
year.
you might have won last year.
Did
I
I?
think Lyle broke his streak last year.
I
and
think
he
we-
won.
we
I
all-
don't know. We haven't done
right
pick'em in
before
so
he had
long.
to
I
take,
We
right
yeah
before he
we
had to take on
I just-
inanimate objects.
we may have forgotten Pick'em this year.
well,
it happens.
we
It's
took
okay.
over the time slot for Pick'em by going to the Immaculate Grid.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we kind of
Yeah.
passed that along.
Yeah. Well, that's because Puck Doku wound up bringing out some interesting more new games, and
It
yeah,
did.
that-
So last year, Mark won.
I told you.
Yeah, I told you.
I
just said
told-
that too.
All right, Mark won with Lyle in second, Johnny in third, and I was just happy to be there.
I'm the Greg
Good.
Norman of this tournament. I
So,
tell you.
Mark,
I'm
with
running up
that-
every second year.
So do I pick last or
you've
first?
been itching. We will give you first pick this year.
Well,
Just
I-
mean.
I'm not taking North Dakota from Scotty.
I couldn't
Why?
care less. Yeah, why
I do
wouldn't
like Denver.
as a
Michigan just won the national championship. You think they can go back to? I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna go chalk, which means they're not gonna win. So I'm gonna take Michigan.
Ah, you bastard! I want to
I
take
don't
Michigan
think they
because of
got a
Michael
7
Hage,
foot
but anyway.
7 player.
I'm taking Michigan because I want multiple championships for the same college in the same year.
Okay, and you
In
got
different sports.
There's 2 chances to different sports. Never mind then. Lyle, what do you got? You got Michigan.
Okay.
You got Denver, North Dakota, Wisconsin. All the.
I'll take Wisconsin. In honor of Cole Caulfield's alma mater. I will take Wisconsin.
All right, Johnny, you got Nodak. You got Denver.
I'll take Denver.
All right. Denver.
Scotty gets North Dakota back where it all started.
Back where, well, no. Would have been Calgary. The Hitmen would have somehow won this one. We did find out something interesting before the show about a new NCAA rule, and I'd like to get your thoughts on this, Lyle.
Okay.
There's a possible rule change about eligibility, age eligibility, going to the D1 Council that would start a player's eligibility at 19 or wherever they graduate high school, whichever happens first. So that would mean, regardless of if you join at you had 5 years, you have 5 years to complete 4 years of eligibility. But once you're at 24, done.
So can I ask a?
Yes.
I know we should have probably debated this earlier, but
That's
I'm going to
fine.
do it now. Let's say that I'm just an extremely smart, talented hockey player,
Mark,
and
you're
I
an extremely
graduate
smart
high
guy.
school at 16.
Well,
Your clock starts then.
then you're out by 21.
But
Yep.
I can't get drafted until 18.
Yeah.
Hey, it sucks to
Well,
be you
hey.
then.
That's on you.
NHL rules.
Too smart for your own good.
Yep.
Yep.
Luckily, I don't think we have many hockey players like that.
No. Let's face it. Most of them, like most college athletes, they're there on majoring in underwater basket weaving.
Yeah.
That's actually very
with a minor in shotgunning beer.
A lot of communications, a lot of business
A
management.
lot of communications degrees.
Yes.
Lots of them.
Not that you'd notice based on their interviews.
No, exactly. It's a different.
I still love
communication.
the
draft
Key and Peele, bowls where they'd have the players, the player introductions. Oh God. And half of them are just brain dead. Oh my God.
Yeah. So, with that, how do you think that changes junior hockey and NCAA hockey? Because, of course, NCAA hockey, one of the few sports where players don't come right out of high school to go play college hockey. I mean, it's we were kind of just saying, well, this kind of handcuffs a lot of. So if you go in at 21, you only got 3 years left of eligibility. Tough titties. I mean, that's how it goes. I mean, does this over compensate for what they've been doing in junior hockey and for what other sports have been doing?
That's something I'd have to see how that plays out. To be totally honest, I would have to see how that plays out. I mean, it could work to, either side's advantage, but there's disadvantages too. And I mean, there's also Mark's point as well. You could have, a terrific young player, who, as you said, as Mark said, graduates high school at 16 or 17, for heaven's sakes. He's ready to go to college. But that's not his eligibility. Well, what's he going to do? You're going to, well, then in that case, that would be a benefit to, if he's Canadian, to junior hockey. He's not, well, shit. Now, if he's 17, well, great. We got him for a year, and who knows? He might even like it up here. You know what I mean? So that could work to that advantage. But again, I mean, also to your point, I mean, you're not going to have a lot that are going to do that. But it would
I
also
don't think they're saying that he can't play college hockey, though.
No, they're not saying you can't.
Kevin McKenna?
That guy could have that guy that graduates at 17 can go and still play college hockey at 17.
Right.
He only has 5 years from 17.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
What we're
okay,
saying
yes.
is if he graduates from high school at 17 and then decides he's not ready to play college hockey and wants to go to junior for 2 years, he's just used 2 years of
He's
his
just used 2 years of it up. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's clear to me now. I understand. Yeah, now I understand what you're saying. So
that's the difference.
yeah. Well, again, I still would have to say, even though you've now explained that to me a little bit better, so that I understand it a little better. I'd still have to play the waiting game on that and see how
That's
it
fair.
pans out. To see if it would be how it would be advantageous to either way, but specifically to the player too.
And if it mattered, how much if it doesn't get like amended by the council or whatever to certain sports or however
Well,
many.
and you also have to remember too. I mean, a lot of these players when they're going to college hockey, like the ones that are like the big stars, if you will.
Your Macklin Celebrinis,
Your Macklin
Gab McKennas.
Celebrini, your Michael Hages, your whatever, because Michael Hage is going to be going to Montreal after the Frozen Four is over. Everybody knows that he's only have done 2 years. It's rare. You do see it, but it's rare that players stay in college hockey longer than 2 years.
The good ones,
if they've been drafted, right?
Yeah.
If they spend 2 years in college, that's pretty much the expectation. Because a lot of times you see when the kids are when they're drafted, a lot of them they're going to start their college careers right after that. They've already committed to that college before they've been drafted. So they're either coming out of junior, they're coming out of the USHL or the United States Development Program. Especially the United States Development Program. So yeah, it's 2 years, and then after being drafted, and then they make the jump to their NHL team. It's rare they stay the full 4. Yeah. So when you think of it that way, maybe it won't really adversely affect their college career. It's ones who you would say are sort of middle or lower tier than the draft. Those are the guys that it would affect.
Or the undrafted kids.
A ton of undrafted kids,
It's going to be the lower part of the it's not the Gavin McKennas and those guys. It's the 50% and below that it's going to affect.
Right. Yeah.
But to what degree, though, Johnny? That's what I would want to see.
To
what degree?
Have data on that, though.
Yeah, you'd have to think there's some kind of data that's chugging along there. All right, so I looked at UND's roster. Just for their majors. Marketing, athletic administration and coaching, communication, general studies, communication, general studies, business, communication, general studies, finance, business, finance.
Okay, there's some smart guys.
Kinesiology.
Oh, that's a good one.
Health studies, social science, management, applied economics, and predictive analytics.
Who the fuck is that?
Okay.
Hold on.
That's the goalie. That's got to be the goalie.
It is Gibson Homer, the graduate goalie for UND.
And we all know what the guys who have taken communications are planning for once their playing careers are done.
And
hi, I'm Bob Big Body, and I'm here tonight to provide color commentary for tonight's big game.
And Jan Sperner, the other goalie who's been taking the world by storm business. The general studies guys are all the guys who are going to get drafted this year and leave UND. So, I mean, like Keaton Veerhoff, Cole Rusnicki, those guys who were there this year, all peacing out, I'm sure.
Now, if you saw them taking that, we actually saw them. Oh, here's one who's studying. He's taking a science degree. Oh, he wants to go for his bachelor's of science. Well,
that's weird. He's majoring in Russian.
We had so
check out the big brain on Brad.
Their captain from last year, Louis Jamernick V, was
it's not real.
I know, trust me, he really wasn't. Louis Jamernick V was aerospace stuff. Because we have
if for him, hockey is not where he's headed. Yeah.
Yep. I guess his grandfather was a pilot. His dad was a pilot. Now he wants to be a pilot, and UND has one of the best aerospace schools in the nation. So
he's a fifth generation pilot.
Exactly. My grandpappy was a pilot. My great grandpappy was a pilot.
Dang nabbit. Dang, I'm gonna be a pilot too.
So that's fun, but that's
hey, there you go.
I just like looking at general studies.
No, you were gonna try to figure out how old all of that were.
General studies, yeah, and communications, and communications, and communications.
Michigan's smart. They don't list it in their roster page.
Yeah, that's right.
This is on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
need to know.
Hockey.
Yeah.
Hockey.
Yeah. They're studying the business of hockey.
There you go. Lot of administrative changes, Lyle.
Oh boy, howdy!
Super
The
late
house
in the year to
cleaning
make it.
starts early.
Mm-hmm. Patty Waugh gone. Pete DeBauer in.
That's
interesting one.
a little bit of mixed emotions on that one.
Mm-hmm.
But I really think, honestly, I think Matthew Darsh was waiting for the right opportunity because he inherited Patrick Waugh.
Right.
So it was just like, and when Bruce Cassidy became available and Pete DeBeer became available, he had his eye on DeBeer, obviously, because he hired him.
Yep.
So it was just like, let's jump on this guy. But honestly, the reason why he jumped on it as quickly as he did was because of the Leafs firing Brad Schliving as their general manager the week before, because right away all the questions became, is Craig Berube next? And are they going to go after DeBeer or Cassidy? So kind of smart on Darsh's part. It's like, well, if you plan on firing Waugh anyway, and DeBeer's your boy, you better jump in there fast, or else somebody else is going to scoop it.
Absolutely. So. Yep. So there was that one. Then Tommy Fitz gone in Jersey. 2 years, right?
6 years with
6
them,
years, okay.
And only 2 playoff appearances.
2 playoff appearances in that.
And yet, if you had told me 3 years ago that he was going to be fired, that he would not, I would have laughed at you, because the Devils that season had their best regular season in franchise history, and that's saying something considering their history. Somebody, I see someone's DoorDash has arrived, or what's what we call it here in Canada anyway.
Yeah, no, it's DoorDash. We get DoorDash. You got Uber Eats.
There you go. Mark? Yeah, you guys get Uber Eats. So I don't have it up here. We have DoorDash.
I got BOGO Italians.
Oh,
ooh, nice.
Okay,
there you go. It sounds good. I
wish
I had an Italian food place up here that I could order from DoorDash and get.
Well, it's Firehouse, but still,
still
Italian.
I'll take
BOGO Italian subs.
I'll take it anyway. Yeah, the only subs we get up here is Subway. Bleh.
Yeah,
no, thank you. Those aren't real subs.
No.
Anyway, but yeah, Fitzgerald though, a lot of things went sideways though for him over the last 3 years. Some of the signings that the players he brought in, notable talent too. I mean, you bring in Jacob Markstrom, you bring in Timo Meier, and they gave up a lot to get Timo Meier. I believe some of what he gave up for Timo Meier is now helping the San Jose Sharks rebuild. So, but that really didn't work out either. And then he really busted on, like with Andre Palat was a really bad signing that he, got him from Tampa Bay. And yeah, it was, the first thing he should have thought of was, gee, the Lightning gave him up without much of a struggle.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
And
but interesting theory from Michael Trakos of the Hockey News. He believes that what doomed him was his inability to get Quinn Hughes. The Minnesota Wild jumping in because they did talk to the Canucks about bringing Quinn Hughes to New Jersey. And it was just Billy Guerin was more willing to take the risk, to make that gamble.
That's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. You look at all the stuff that the moves that you made prior, and they didn't work out as well as you thought. And this move, you think it's a slam dunk, but fucking who knows, man? Like that Prudential Center ice is shit.
I honestly, and first of all, let me just say that the New Jersey Devils this season are a better team than what their record was. I mean, losing Jack Hughes to that freak injury for several weeks, right? You had, you had Dougie Hamilton was kind of playing kind of off and on, during the first half until he got benched, and then, oh, geez, now he knows how to play again. But they're a better team than their record indicates. I would think you would see them have a bounce back year next year. But regardless, things were not progressing the way that ownership was happy with. But and to get back to that whole thing about Quinn Hughes really quickly for the Devils, I consider that a bullet dodged for them. It's bad enough you've got 2 brothers there. You bring 3, and now they
got some Italian food.
They rule that dressing room.
And the
It
bad
doesn't
treat.
matter. It doesn't matter who the coach is, doesn't matter who the general manager is. They will rule that team, and that is the last thing you want. So, my 2 cents on that. I mean, Quinn Hughes will probably sign with them in 2 years' time anyway. But regardless, it just, yeah. But
You
Tom
definitely
Fitzgerald,
play a deadly role in that on trying to get every family, like everyone wants that big story, and I mean he is talented, but at the same time, it's like, man, you can't. You lose the room quick if you get those three out of sync with everyone else.
Would you ever lose that room quick? I mean, two of them are two of the biggest stars in the league right now.
Yep.
And Luke isn't too far behind,
Yep.
right? So you have that power dynamic in one dressing room. You're setting yourself up for a toxic atmosphere there, especially if things go sideways. But I don't think.
You know what's funny though? The Stalls sort of had the same dynamic going on about 10, 15 years ago. But if all of them were on the same team, they're quiet. They don't take over a room.
Yeah.
They're just good players. They probably wouldn't have had the same dynamic if Jordan, Eric, and Mark Stahl were all on the same team.
Complete different personalities.
Yeah, but these guys are, a lot more outspoken, and I just think that could have created a bad situation there myself.
Yeah.
But hey, we'll find out in 2 years' time when he signs there, and then we'll find out if we're proven right or proven wrong. But just our 2 cents. But don't feel too bad about Tommy Fitz, because even before this, he was let go. He was linked as a candidate to replace your Barry Trotz there in Nashville. So I don't think he's going to be unemployed for very long.
No. The question is now, when does Brendan Shanahan take over in New Jersey, and why hasn't it happened yet?
Yeah, well, he wouldn't come in as a general manager. The thing is, he'd come in as the role that he had in Toronto as a team president, kind of oversee everything. We've heard some other things too, but there's just been rumors like, oh, well, maybe, maybe that's where Brad Treliving goes. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, Brad Treliving fucked up 2 teams. Do you think the Devils really want to go? Come on, no.
They're probably thinking, man, we're not that bad yet. Let's do it.
No, hey, listen, we're trying to build something, not tear it all down again. So
yeah. So interesting dynamics going on there. Of course, there's a lot of things of what needs to change there in New Jersey. I mean,
they got to sort out they got to sort out Dougie Hamilton and Simone Nemec.
Yep.
Because they tried to move Hamilton last summer. We know that now. They tried to move him to San Jose, and he used his no trade to go, not going there. There was all this talk that they were that he was going to get traded after he was benched there in mid-January. It never happened, but his name was floating around out there in the rumor mill. Problem is, of course, he's got 2 more years left on his contract, $9 million per season, and a 10-team trade list. Not a no trade. 10-team trade list, which is exactly what it is. There are 21 teams I ain't going to. And that's that. Meanwhile, you've got Nemec, promising young defenseman. Hasn't quite hit the level they were expecting from him yet, but he's getting there, right, as a puck-moving defenseman. But he's an RFA this summer, lacks arbitration rights. However, it is rumored that he wants the same deal that Luke Hughes got. And Luke Hughes got 7 years, $63 million. That's $9 million a season. So what are you going to do? Are you going to keep the old guy who's got 2 years left on his contract at $9 million a season? You're going to give this young kid who's showing promise but ain't quite there yet, you're going to give him $9 million a season. Either way, if you give him $9 million a season, you got 3 defensemen taking up $27 million. That's not good. Not good at all. So one of those guys is going to be moving this summer. Whoever becomes general manager is going to move, unless they really, use the hammer on Nemec and just go, no, you lack arbitration rights, so we're giving you 3 years at $5 million a season, and you're going to like it. To which he'll say, great, fine, you do that, and I'll be gone in 4 years' time, because when I come around again, I'm only taking 1 year. Bring me up my UFA eligibility because I started playing at 18. I'll be gone at 25. Fuck you.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens.
Probably the best case scenario for everyone involved.
Maybe
because I think any chance you can get, it's just like it seems every direction aside from trade, just going down a bad path.
Well, something also interesting too that was picked up is they asked Nico Heishier, the captain and one of the best two-way centers in the league, how do you feel about signing a contract under with this new management? And he basically was just like, well, we'll wait and see. We'll see what happens. I'm just focusing on the team. I got 1 year left. We'll see where it goes. And right away, he's non-committal. Dun 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 dun. Which they could sign him, to an extension this summer. Now, if I agree with the thought that if he's hesitant about signing an extension at all, okay, shop him, right? Shop him, get the best return you can, and a lot of people will line up to get him. But I'd say it's a little premature to make that thought right now. I'm sure there's a lot going on. He hasn't really given much thought to this. So when he says, "Hey, listen, I'm just focused on right now. I got another year left. We'll see," okay, in a way he's non-committal, but that doesn't mean I don't want to sign a contract. It's just like I want to see who the new general manager is and what the focus is here before we get down to start talking contracts. So maybe we shouldn't read too much into it.
What's funny, funny is not the right word, but like recently, within the last 10 years, 15 years, the internet, and granted, having cap friendly or whatever used to give us all the information. We could see things ahead of time, see things coming, know what the salary cap was. Like, this is a fairly new phenomenon to be reading the tea leaves a year in advance. And I'm not like, you do an amazing job at like looking at it and being like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, this is overblown. Yeah, people are like just being stupid about this one. But like 25 years ago, I don't think anybody was looking at situations being like, oh, he's under contract for another year, so we don't have to worry about this until next year sometime.
Yeah.
Right? Like we weren't like reading the tea leaves this far in advance.
No. Yeah. Well, and part of it too is because you didn't have a lot of this, 25 years ago, you didn't have a lot of this arbitration stuff and everything like that was also in there, and cap minimums and all that happy stuff too, because we didn't have a salary cap then. So, people were happy to throw money at players and but of course now, as you said, I mean, now that, rest in peace cap friendly, but now we have Puckpedia as well. So again in cap wages, so everybody knows what every player is making, when they're going to be eligible, what their eligibility is. So the minute a player gets 1 year out, but you also have to look at too, is that we've also seen a lot of it has come about because of hype that we've seen from like bigger name players in the past. Most recently, you look at Mitch Marner last year, right? I mean, that hung over the Leafs all season long like a dark cloud, and it just created a very toxic situation there. It really did, and I think that maybe, the people who are looking at Heishier's situation being, Devils followers and Devils fans, maybe they don't want to see the same thing happen to their team. But, I would say right now, in most cases, when the player seems non-committal in this instance, is because, dude, he doesn't know who the next general manager is going to be. The next general manager coming in could be somebody he really likes, and it'd be just like, Jesus, where do I sign?
Right.
Or it could turn out to be an absolute prick, in which case it'll be, get me the fuck out of here.
And what if they hire John Tortorella? I mean, for God's sake,
he's general manager. No.
Hey,
no.
He's 4-0 in Vegas.
A new coach.
He's 4-0 in Vegas, baby.
Well, Hey, Vegas is 4-0 right now under Torts. All this talk of, I can't wait to see what's going to happen when Mitch Marner has to play with John Tortorella. Well, it seems to be working pretty goddamn good.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think he had like a 4-point night the first night that they were there.
Torts' reputation is just like, everybody thinks everybody kind of equates him to Iron Mike Keenan, because of course Mike Keenan was, as we all know, he was an asshole. He was a great coach, but he was an asshole. But this was back, 30, 40 years ago, when you could be an asshole and be a great coach in the NHL. Tortorella, let's face it, honestly, he has his moments, and his reputation is somewhat well-earned, but people also forget that there are a lot of players who, when they speak of Tortorella, speak very highly of him. So, a lot of this stuff is overblown. I'm sorry, Mar, I just wanted to finish my point here. A lot of this stuff about Torts is overblown. It really is. And a lot of it, he brings it about himself because he's trying to take the heat away from his players. Like when he got into that sparring match that time with Larry Brooks, That was why he was trying to take the heat off his players. So when he told it, yeah, well, fuck you, fuck you, Brooksy, and yet they wind up a kiss and make up, a year later and laugh about it. So, because they all know what it was all about. He was just trying to take the heat off his players during a bad stretch.
So what you're saying is that John Tortorella is the Tom Wilson of coaches. If he's your coach, okay, he's in your corner and he'll probably fight for you.
Yeah.
But if he's not your coach, he's an asshole.
Yep. That's a good parallel.
I'd say that's a good analogy. Yeah. Yes, as far as coaches go. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, that's good. That's a good one. We're in week 3 of Toronto Maple Leafs GM watch. Everyone's cooking everything.
God.
Matthew Nyes has been traded a couple times, so is Austin
Morgan
Matthews
Riley's
is on his way
to
Austin Matthews on his way to the Penguins.
Oh God, yeah.
All kinds of good stuff on that one.
Well, at least we know William Nylander's not going anywhere. As long as they don't rebuild. As long as they don't rebuild.
Well,
Well, don't worry. He said that after Keith Pelly 3 days before had said, yeah, we're not going to rebuild. We're going to retool. So when they ask Nylander, yeah, what do you want to do? Well, as long as we don't rebuild, well, they're not rebuilding. Well, there you go.
Well,
they're retooling. Let's see if you're singing the same song next year if the retool doesn't take. Oh, my God. I got to tell you, there is big time pessimism in Toronto right now.
What?
I am normal?
Serious.
Wow.
Big time pessimism.
I would have never guessed.
Toronto. Oh, I'm fucking serious, man. Like it's like I said, I watched some of the podcasts and that coming out of Toronto, and I mean they have every right to be concerned about the direction their team is taking. But hey, oh well.
Oh well.
Not my team.
you notice how he said that really quietly from the basement, right? But the Leafs are not my team. So what, right?
No. My wife kind of went sour on the Leafs a few years ago, so she just said, yeah. So anyway,
the Canadians are more fun anyway.
Oh my God, are they ever so much fun? I love those kids. Oh man. Yep. Anyway, enough of that. What else you got, Scott?
What do we got? Mark Stone's future. He's been injured a lot. And not just the fake stuff, but the real stuff. But interesting take that he could be, and it must be a Vegas thing, because we saw the same thing with Alex Pietrangelo, where they just got to a point and just everything broke down.
Well, I think like I said, I think it's in the case of Pietrangelo, that was honest, and I think in Mark Stone, if it comes to that, it's honest. I mean, you've had two back injuries that required surgery that knocked you out of the lineup for a significant period of time. That ain't faking. That's the real goddamn deal. And anybody who knows Mark Stone knows that you'd have to pry him off the ice at gunpoint. That's the only way he'd leave, if he's seriously hurt. But that's something, again, this is though in the realm of speculation here from Nick Kyprios of Sportsnet. They saying, well, some people are saying that, maybe it could be reaching the same point for Mark Stone that it did with Pietrangelo. The thing is, with Pietrangelo, we knew last season something was wrong, that something was very, very wrong with, he was still out there logging 20, 22 minutes a night, but he just didn't seem to be the same player, that something was really wrong. And he even passed out the opportunity to, he was going to be selected for Canada for the Four Nations, and he told them, don't pick me. Doug Armstrong was the GM of that team as well, and he told her, no, don't pick me. So right then I knew something was up. Whereas with Mark Stone played for Canada in the Olympics this year. Mark Stone is third in team scoring with 67 points in 55 games, even though he has missed some time to injury. So if injuries are an issue, it certainly hasn't shown up with his level of play. That being said, okay, maybe if he, the end of the season, if we find out he's having another back operation done, then okay, I might buy into that. But Mark Stone also has a year left on his contract. He'd be UFA eligible next year. If I was a betting man, and I ain't, but if I was, I would bet on him being back playing next year.
Yeah, one last year, why not?
At least one last year, anyway. Yeah.
Get him out there. Do the farewell tour that maybe Ovechkin might be doing, maybe not.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I know you guys were talking about that. Well, right now, Chris Johnston at TSN thinks that this is the last time you're going to see Alex Ovechkin suiting up playing against the Maple Leafs in Toronto.
Oh.
And
That's the direction I'd be leaning as well.
It's like I understand, and I understand too why players think they got one more good year left in them, one more chance, one more shot at maybe taking a run for the cup. And sometimes a player does. And most times, though, when they're done, they're done. We've seen, too many instances of players staying and they're hanging in there way too long, and they look like a shadow of themselves. And it's just like, this is not how I want to remember you, man. Don't do this. I think he should retire, and I hate saying that because I love watching Ovi play these last 21 years. But go out while you're still a great player.
Yep.
Another 30-goal season, you set another record, dude. The goal scoring record is going to be yours for decades, because I don't see anybody coming on the horizon right now, even out of the young stars, that's going to be able to catch you. Maybe, oh God, nah. I was thinking maybe McDavid, but I'm like, wait a minute, no, McDavid, nah. McDavid will get to 2,000 points. I think that he'll be the second player in NHL history to reach 2,000 points. I'm betting, but yeah, is he going to catch Ovi's goal scorer? No, because he's a playmaker. Of course he's not. Don't be stupid, Lyle. No, so no.
Anything else you got for us?
No, I think we got all the bases pretty much covered there. There was a lot of administrative kind of house clearing off ice work this week. Yeah, for notable stuff. Oh, Detroit's shit in the bed again.
Yeah, that's boy. Woo, not a great time for Stevie Y.
I'm going to tell you right now, and I think we've talked about this before, if it was anybody else in that general manager seat in Detroit, except for Yzerman, who's an icon, if it was anybody else, his ass would have been fired last year. Right? The only reason, and I'm not saying that because Steve Yzerman is an incompetent general manager. He's not. For God's sake, he built the Tampa Bay Lightning into a Stanley Cup champion. Yes, Julian Breezeball gets a lot of credit, of course, but Julian Breezeball was his assistant for most of that time. He inherited the team that won the cup twice, but it was Steve Yzerman who built that team. And Yzerman, to his credit, has done a great job building up. He's done a great job building up their prospect system. Absolutely. Their prospect pipeline's one of the best in the NHL. Farm system's outstanding. And he's been able to make to find really good draft picks when the lottery balls didn't go his way the two times that his team finished dead last in the standings. And I give you Moritz Seider and Lucas Raymond as the two prime examples. But he can't find the right coach. McClellan's having no better luck than the previous two guys. He seems to be reluctant to part with the assets needed to help his team right now. Yeah, he did go out and get Justin Falk at the trade deadline this year, and I like that move. But the biggest need was to get a scoring center, somebody else in there, because it's been Dylan Larkin and nobody else down the middle. I mean, all due respect to Andrew Kopp. I love Andrew Kopp's game. This guy is not a second line center. On a better team, he's third line tops. Okay. So he failed to address that when the opportunity was there. Braden Shen was right there. The Islanders grabbed him, I mean, he's right there, dude. You could have had Vincent Trocheck maybe, right? You're still East. Trocheck wanted to play in the Eastern Conference. Hello. You could have grabbed him for 3 years. Yeah, he's older, but at least he could help you right now get over the hump, because that's what's more important right now. I get that he's got long-range vision here and everything like that, but right now, your team is sitting on what is about to become a 10-year postseason drought. For God's sake, not even the dead things in the late 70s and early 80s, and I saw those teams play, and they were fucking awful. Those teams at least managed to get into the playoffs once in a while. They never had a streak this bad. Never. And the first 3 years of it, Yzerman was not the general manager, so it wasn't on him. That was Ken Holland. And yes, Ken Holland left him a mess. But everybody gave him, Red Wings fans and media was patient with him because he was Steve Yzerman, coming from building a winner in Tampa Bay. Okay, bring him in. We'll give him the time. He needs time. We'll give him time. And they did. But for 3 straight years in a row now, they have entered March as a playoff team and ended the season out of it. And this year is the worst because they entered March jockeying for first place in the Atlantic Division. That looked like it was a slam dunk this year. And here they are. Last night's game, that loss to Columbus, that's the backbreaker. I know there's 4 games left. Yes, I know they've got time. They could still make it. I'll be right there, Mark. But I'm sorry. That game was a must win, and you blew it. And you blew it. You don't have the right makeup on that team and the right coaching to get it done. And that's on Steve Yzerman.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
go
agree
ahead,
with
Mark.
you on the coaching.
Mhm.
But like to your point just a second ago, they were jockeying for first place a month ago after the trade deadline.
Yep.
What can Steve Yzerman do at that point as the general manager other than fire the current coach and bring in John Tortorella? Like, what else can you do? Like, he's
What
just
he could have
just
done-
got to sit there, right? This is the bed he's made, essentially. And he's looking at it and he's like, all I can do now is either pull people up from, what is it, Grand Rapids? I forget who they're.
Yep, Grand Rapids.
Pull people up from Grand Rapids or just watch it unfold. Like, there's nothing he can do.
What he
We'll
should
fire
have
the
done,
coach.
he had the opportunity to do something because he had the opportunity to do something before the trade deadline. And he did one of 2 things because everybody knew they needed a right side D-man who was experienced. And everybody knew they needed a first or second line center. First line centers don't grow on trees. Okay, fine. You could have gone with a second line center, right? I could understand because the Red Wings were linked to Robert Thomas of the St. Louis Blues. Robert Thomas is a first line center. The Blues are asking for a lot for him. So I could understand why you wouldn't go after him if they were asking for, 4 first-round picks or equivalents of first-round picks. Okay, I could understand that being steep. But you could have got Braden Shen. You could have gotten Vincent Trocheck. And those guys would have gone into that second line spot very easily and wouldn't have cost you as dearly, right? So they let that go. And as a result, their scoring has gone down and gone down and gone down because everybody knows they've only got one first line center. And when Dylan Larkin got injured and missed those 2 weeks, oh man, that absolutely crippled them. And even though he's come back and he's playing and he's been playing well, but I think he rushed back from injury. I don't think he's 100%. But that has been a significant issue for them. And it was pointed out beforehand. And it was noted afterwards. He had the opportunity to go after these guys and didn't because he didn't want to give up. He doesn't like to part with his top prospects at all. He hoards these guys. The only reason why he got Justin Falk was because he didn't have to give up any of his top prospects to get him. He gave up first round pick, but he already had plenty of draft picks. It's like you've acquired all these draft picks. Why are you sitting on them when you can use them as trade capital? For fuck's sake.
But what if they turn into something good?
Oh, for God's sake, you've got plenty good on your team already and plenty good in your system.
What if it turns into something
What if
better?
you need that draft pick to fix a piece of wood? That
What
you hadn't
what
fixed
if
in the past 15
what if
years?
we need that 7th rounder from Sweden, Lyle? It has happened before. There's precedent for this team.
I mean, it's the perfect screw.
Yeah, it is. Look at that.
What
wood
I
block.
needed.
Anyway,
I bet you one of those is downstairs, Mark.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure in my garage,
Yeah.
or definitely at the house.
All I'm going to say is that it's going to be very interesting to see if Steve Yzerman still has a job this summer. And you have to think if he does, that it will be next season will be his last chance.
I think.
Well, with Detroit,
Well,
other teams will definitely give him a chance. We've
eh,
seen worse get
Oh,
jobs.
I know we've seen worse, but this is brutal. But this is
kinda
really
bad.
brutal. Last year, he didn't make any moves at all. And
right.
Dylan Larkin called him. Even Dylan Larkin called him out for that, saying he said at the end of the season, in his end of season interview, he said, yeah, we needed help and we didn't get it. We could have used some help. There you go. When your own captain is calling you out,
Maybe
on, man.
he's not as smart as we all thought he was.
that's what he gets for stealing our wagers.
Yeah,
Exactly. It's a long
Was he-
con.
did you curse him, Lyle?
Absolutely.
Lyle Housen.
Lyle Housen. Love it.
You dare boogles a waitress. I curse thee from the depths of hell. Hell being, in this case, Prince Edward Island. From the depths of Prince Edward Island.
No, he's gonna be the Maple Leafs GM next season.
Oh, that'd be great.
There's the curse.
That'd be great.
There's the curse. Yeah. Alrighty.
You heard it here first.
Sorry I went off on the tangent there on that, but I
That's
had
fine.
to bring up the Red Wings because holy shit balls.
It's all right.
But
We're
anyway.
just gonna bypass Immaculate Grid, go right to the Duco.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Straight to Dookie.
Straight to Dookie. All right, Kings, Jets, Islanders, Sabres, 90+ save percentage in a season, and 10+ points in a season. Lyle, what do you got?
Just a second here. Okay, Kings, 10+ point seasons. Give me my buddy Whitey Weeding, otherwise known as Yuha Weeding.
Yuha.
There he is.
There he is. Look at that.
Yay! Here's my boy.
Look at that. Mark.
Winnipeg, 10 points in a season. Give me which one am I going to go with? Scott Mellenby from the Thrashers.
Nice.
Ooh.
Bing.
Lucas Barteco.
Nice.
Lubas Barteco would have been good.
Oh,
too.
that would have been a good
That
one
would've
too.
been a good one. Oh well.
And
Next time.
Mellenby's just as
Next-
good,
yeah.
man. That's a good one too.
Johnny.
Lou Bush
He's even wearing the Thrashers jersey.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes, he is.
That's a very true
That
state.
awful fucking two-tone sleeves. Fuck. They're bad.
Man. Let's see here. Lyle, you have to have a good Sabres Islanders, right? Like an older guy, maybe. Because the only one I can.
Oh
think
yeah,
of
I
is,
do. But what do you got?
Kyle Okposo, but I feel like he's going to be high.
Yeah, recency bias might
he'll-
put that
he'll-
one a little high.
Rocky. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I got one.
And then there's also the recency bias in the Jets and Sabres of Tyler Myers.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And then damn it, the only people I can think of are recent because Jordan Greenway. He is not in that other one.
No.
I was like, he's a king.
Sure isn't.
Yeah.
Gotta have some Islanders had 10+ points in a season.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure I do. There are probably so many too that you can just kind of name anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
They've got a lot. They've been around. They've been around for
Yeah,
over
been a
50
minute.
years. Yeah.
So like Chris Simon.
I bet he had 10 points
I
that
think
year.
you had to have had
Come
10
on.
points.
Come on. Come on.
There it is.
Yes,
0.4.
there it
Love
is.
that.
There it is.
Still at 0, boys. Going into the second round.
Oh wow.
I just
Nope.
trying not to be too high.
No,
There's no
no
pressure.
pressure. No pressure,
too
Lyle.
far.
No pressure, Lyle.
Okay. Give me Kings. Give me Sabres. Give me King Kong. Jerry Korab.
Jerry.
Old
Korab.
school. Hit me.
4.
Ooh.
We will not get the record tonight.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
Great helmet. Hell.
Bummer.
not get the record tonight.
Bummer. I thought he'd be. Well, it's low, but I thought he'd be lower than that.
Yeah,
Damn.
our record is,
Damn.
of course, 3 with Sean Leahy in the Lyle spot. So it was a wild one too.
Damn you, Leahy.
I don't even think I was here that night.
Was it just a me, Mark, and Sean special? I don't know. Mark, what do you got?
So 90+ save percentage Jets. I think I'm still gonna have to go back to the Thrashers, but I'm wondering.
Mhm.
I mean, Kari Lettinen probably got there at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. You got
But
another?
like that? Does that one seem too obvious?
No, I don't think. I think people don't.
They
When
might not.
I-
They might only have 4.
Yeah.
I would not have a problem with Kari
Give me
Lettinen.
Kari Lettinen.
Yeah.
I would not have a problem with Kari Lettinen.
I don't think people remember Kari Lettinen as an Atlanta Thrasher. We will see right here. Not many. Only
Yeah.
6%.
Not
All
that
right.
many.
That's good.
That's fine. man.
Hellebug's probably like 70s.
Mhm.
Johnny?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Nope, I don't want him.
Okay.
I don't know. We might just everybody I think of is high. So
Shit. Gonna don't drug test them.
Jesus
it's
Christ, man.
like Afro man.
Hey, they're gonna get his lemon pound cake.
They
All
get his
right.
lemon pound cake.
We'll just
Can I give you
Open
a
bar.
thought for 90+ save percentage in a season for the Kings?
Well, you can say it because it's open bar.
Because the year that John Quick was the starter, Marty Jones was excellent. But he didn't. He only started like, I don't know, 10,
Marty
15
Holmes.
games, right?
Marty Holmes.
Let's see.
Let's
Here
find
we
out.
go.
Hey, 2%.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Oh yeah.
Nice work.
Yep.
I mean, I was
Okay.
thinking Rob Stauber, but that's just because of NHL '94.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. I got in the finish off the goalie one, of course, Islanders, and I'm thinking of Chico Resch.
He's finished.
Chico Resch.
Chico Resch.
2%. Caught him by surprise on this picture. Ah.
Yeah. Hey. Don't call ice.
Sabre.
Did
Jets.
I mean Zhitnik played for the Sabres, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Like, give me a
Oh, which one?
Zhitnik.
Which
Yeah.
one? They work them both.
Oh,
Oh,
Ooh.
Lyle, do you have one for?
I've got. Which one do you want? I've got one for,
Did Matthew
for
Schneider
Islanders
play?
and Sabres.
All right, so we'll put
Okay,
Zhitnik
so
here.
let's do Thrasher Sabres then.
Cha-ching.
I love
Nice.
how every time the Jets come up, we're like, well, just Thrashers.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially.
Give me Brian Spencer for that one.
Spenny.
Give me the spin. Give me this spinner.
0.6.
Hey,
That's a good-
50%.
good look.
Pretty
Not
freaking
bad.
good.
Good look. Good look.
I think middle square screwed us. Funkhauser.
Yeah, Scott Funkhauser.
Funkhausen.
No, it's Fankhauser.
Funkhausen.
Okay. Yeah. There's a couple there that I'd know, but some of these I'm like, okay, where'd you pull these out of your ass from? Yeah.
3 Funkhausen t-shirts.
I need my own blimp. Need my face on the side of the truck. Need a Triple H point. All right.
All right. Buck buddies. What we got?
Buddies. 6 minutes.
Wait until there's somebody that's tied to the Thrashers.
Oh God.
Dougie Hamilton with Yager,
Yager.
Monahan,
We can't
Shara,
even use Yager.
Okay.
Hathaway.
This is Bruins and Flames.
Devils too.
Iginla.
Devil in there too?
But
No.
Iginla on that team.
No.
Damn it.
All right.
Wait, Iginla was on the
Yeah,
team that
Iginla.
Yager was on the Flames, though.
No, he wasn't.
no, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
What again
all
was with
right,
Hathaway, right?
Let's
This
start
is
with
such a
Patrice
wild-
Bergeron.
This is a wild group of 5 people.
Yeah, it is
It
kind of a
is.
wild group. Yes,
Milan Lucic,
Cheech, Rask, Tukla Rask.
who?
I said Tukla Rask. I was just making fun.
Yeah. Carl Soderberg. All Bruins right now. Adam McQuaid. Brad Marchand.
Yeah, I was gonna go Marchand.
Yeah. Yeah. Gregory Campbell.
Mm.
Coley's boy. Okay. Let me think.
Who's
let
the
me think.
U.S. defenseman that just
McAvoy?
Charlie McAvoy.
Sorry.
Oh, really?
Too early.
Wait,
Too
You never
early.
played? Oh, all right.
No, too early. Oh, okay. What about Torrey Krug?
What about him?
Hey, there he is. Okay.
Yeah, I picked the wrong.
Johnny Boychuk.
There you go. Pasta?
David Krejci.
Oh yeah, Kreitch.
Krejci.
Krejci.
Okay, I'm gonna shift gears to Flames here.
Yeah.
Michael Backlund.
Yep.
Ooh. Johnny Gaudreau.
Mm.
R.I.P.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, Sean Monahan's already there.
Mike Smith.
Mark Giordano.
Oh, Gio.
Hey, Gio.
Is this a Markstrom or a Smith?
I would say Markstrom.
All right.
Oh, hang on. Hang on.
Who
Yeah,
would-
no, Mike Smith. You're right. You're right. Mike Smith. Sorry.
That was bad. Bad work on my part.
Mike Smith. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
Yep.
Who was
Okay, David Rittich as well. Yeah, he was also their backup.
Mark.
There was an older Caps defenseman that the Caps got.
Dennis Weidman.
Dennis Weidman.
Yes, Dennis Weidman. Nice one.
Thank you.
Oh, good pull. Who else we got? Michael Furland. Ferland. I think his name is.
Yeah. Michael.
Yeah.
250 left. 250.
Would Mike Knuble fit in here? Did he ever play with Dougie?
I don't.
I don't think so. I don't know. Well, throw him in there. Throw him in there.
Yeah,
What the
couple
hell?
strikes.
We got 4 spots. Let's find out.
No. A little late.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of the guys that came through Boston at the end of their career, but would have played with Yager or Chara early in their career.
You know what? I'm gonna.
We got.
I was kind of, debating.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Thornton, not Joe Thornton. Was it
Sean?
Scott
Thornton?
Thornton?
Sean Thornton?
Sean Thornton. Which one?
Sean.
Oh no!
Yes, that one.
See, I was toying with the idea of Mark's Ginla pick because I'm like, that's not bad. But I don't think
we
that,
can
I don't-
try
What the
it.
hell? We
It's
got
got
three more here. Sure, throw it in there. See what happens. I could be wrong,
I only got one.
and I was wrong. Thank you.
Good work, Mark.
There you go.
There we go.
Kessel? No, those two. Kessel never. No, Kessel never played with Dougie Hamilton.
Okay. Probably not.
No, he was out of
Okay.
Boston long
That's
before
true.
Dougie Hamilton got there. In fact, he was traded for him. He was traded for the rights for him.
135.
Okay. Chris Kelly?
Oh, that's a good one.
Who? Dmitry Orlov.
Oh,
Dmitry Orlov.
maybe. Yeah, he would have played with Chara and
Yep.
Maybe.
Oh,
No.
come on.
Nope,
He
go.
played with Hathaway. He played
No,
Never played with-
but he didn't play with
Hamilton.
Dougie Hamilton.
I thought he
didn't
played with
play
Hamilton in
Carolina.
Damn. Did
Evidently,
they not
he
play
didn't.
an actual game together?
Probably
No.
not.
No.
Oh, they had to have played a game together.
Yes.
Orloff arrived there after Hamilton.
Yeah, that's why
went
it's
to
called
New
teammates,
Jersey.
Mark. You got to find the teammate.
Yes.
Yeah, but they could have been on what if Hamilton was hurt or whatever?
I mean, what do you think? He got into some kind of duel?
Yeah.
45 seconds
Tyler
left. Seguin
Louis Erickson.
Louis Erickson.
plays the trumpet.
There we go.
Who's the glue guy?
We got 30 seconds remaining.
What a wonderful moon.
Did you get the Selke winner, the 8-time Selke winner from the Bruins yet?
Yeah, Bergeron.
Yeah,
All
Yeah,
right, we got him. Okay.
we got him.
Couldn't remember
Um,
his name.
Did you say
He's very
pasta
forgettable.
earlier, Scotty?
Oh, David Pasternak. Yes,
I
good
did
one.
mention pasta, but somebody talked over me. It's okay.
No, yeah, definitely
fine.
pasta. There we
It's
go.
fine. 10 seconds.
Geeky.
When did Hathaway play for the Bruins?
Before he came to the Caps, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done.
We're
I
done.
think.
And then Byron Defoe.
Why not?
Blue guy.
One hit.
That'd be great.
Yeah. We didn't get a glue guy this week. Who did we miss?
Matt Barkowski.
Barkowski?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
that wasn't. That
Matt
wasn't.
No idea.
obviously Matt Barkowski.
Matt Bartkowski. Yeah.
It's
Oh
fine.
well. Oh well.
Yeah.
These guys all played for the Thrashers and the Wild.
Oh, that'd be great if we could do that.
What's the pyramid?
Pyramid. It's a scheme. All right.
Yuri Hoodler.
Mike Vernon. Oh.
Yuri Hoodler.
Yeah, that 100 goals and born outside
Born
US.
outside North
All
America.
right,
That's gotta be
250
Hoodler.
games played. Name someone.
Gilafleur.
Huh? Gustafson.
Gilafleur.
Ben Gustafson, you're right.
Mike Modano.
Yeah, Mike Modano. That's a good one.
Thomas
Magnus
Holmstrom.
Gustafson.
Did he play for the Red Wings?
I'm just kidding. I don't know. Well, give me one of the Swedish guys.
Who was the monster? Who was the Jonas?
Yeah.
Jonas Gustafson.
Yes.
What?
No.
Oh, really?
Thought he played for the Red
restart.
Wings.
He didn't play 250
Oh,
games.
Oh, there it
And who
is.
am I thinking? I'm thinking of we're thinking of a different guy.
Give me Thomas Holmstrom in that
Yeah,
one.
give me just one of the Swedes.
And he
Ben Gustafson. All the Gustafsons.
All
Yeah.
the Gustafs.
Tomas.
There we go.
Okay. 100+ goals scored in a career. How about the mule, Johan Franzen?
Yeah, Johan Franzen.
Johan Franzen.
Johan
And
Franzen.
then give me Sergey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Sergey Memesov.
That'd be great if it's Sergey Momesov. Sergey Fedorov, and then Yuri
Then
Hudler.
Hudler.
Bing, bang, boom. 120.
Hey, not bad. 120.
Yuri Hudler. Ivan.
Ivan Boldarev again.
Yep, sure. Why not?
Okay, sure.
Shout out. Fedorov there.
You know how great it would be if there was like a running, a running joke that like every time there were two, but the second person was always the same.
Oh, that would be amazing.
I don't know.
And it was like a guy you had no idea who it was.
Hey.
Only one. Take that. We did it.
Yes.
Where's Mike Madonna in this one?
Way on.
Right there at the bottom of. Scroll down one more guy.
There we go. 50.
There he is. 1.2.
Not bad.
That's not bad.
All right.
All right.
All right.
I mean, we blew through that.
That
Yeah.
was easy.
For once, we didn't need a lifeline. Yeah.
I
Compensates.
mean, we built that pyramids like a bunch of aliens.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Egypt.
Just like the aliens.
Just like aliens.
Or
Illegal
aliens.
aliens.
Or aliens, too.
Electric
Ah.
Boogaloo.
There you go.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby.
All right, Lyle. Thanks again, buddy. We appreciate it, as always. Maybe we'll have
Always a
some
pleasure, guys.
more administrative work to be done
I'm
as we
sure.
get to the last few games of the season.
And guess what? Guess what's coming?
Me?
Later?
Ooh, the magic 8-ball.
Oh,
That's
right.
what she said.
Orb. The orb is
orb.
coming.
We do
I
have
think
we
later.
do have two, or we have one matchup at least done.
We've got one matchup. We can do it right now if you want.
Nah, not really.
Okay. Next
No
week.
tease? You don't want to tease with
It's-
with a teaser
it's-
for one matchup?
It's down. Yeah, no, not.
Okay, we'll
Okay.
do it next week when we've got the fortune cookie and the donkey.
Exactly. Got everything going.
Mhm.
So, all right,
Okay.
Lyle. Enjoy your week. We will talk to you next week.
Talk to you next week, guys. Take care.
There he goes. It's Lyle Richardson, SpectorSaki.net, at SpectorSaki on all the social media. Johnny P, shout out.
I love this helmet.
It's nice. Good helmet.
I give a shout out to the NHL for starting their playoffs in 2 of the divisions at least. Here coming up shortly. So that's great. Soccer starts this weekend. I guess officially.
Was that a question?
Well, we had a game like 2 weeks ago, and then kids stopped going to school apparently because of Jesus, I think, or Easter or spring break or something. So we have a game on Sunday, soccer game on Sunday. So I hope it warms up. But yeah, that's probably it. I don't have a ton of shout outs, I don't think.
All right. Mark?
I don't have a ton of shout outs at the moment either. I guess this time next week we'll know probably whether or not Ovechkin. I know he said he's going to decide over the summer, but like, there's no way he's going to let the last home game at Verizon Center go by without, or whatever it's called now, Capital One, go by without like saying goodbye to the fans if that's his last home game. So I have a feeling we're going to know on April 12th. And wouldn't it be apropos if Sidney Crosby and Alexander Ovechkin on center ice just hug it out right before he leaves?
Fight?
Oh, a fight would be great. That would be fantastic. The last time they meet on the ice, they slug it out. That'd be crazy. What if they reenact heated rivalry? That would break the internet, I think. Since apparently it was
That's
based
right.
on them, from what I hear. That's what I've told. That's what I've been told.
Look for Mark on Kalshi making that predictive bet.
So shout out to Ovechkin if April 12th is his last home game for the Caps. Shout out to hopefully being finished with this goddamn proposal some point soon over the next couple
Just
weeks.
say, will you marry me? Fuck. God, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
One knee.
Is she Canadian?
It's $150 $40 million proposal that I'm working.
God
that
damn!
I'm
Every
the
kiss
chief
doesn't
engineer
begin
for.
with K. What the fuck?
It did jump up. The cost
Yeah.
of marriage is out of control.
Crazy.
Yeah. I have like Kanye and Drake.
Oh
both
no,
coming.
that's two bad guys you don't want to have.
No.
Don't like anybody.
Shout out to Harper for losing my NCAA pool. Like it was pretty bad.
10 back to you.
Yeah. 10 back to me, like Monopoly. But that was one of the worst showings that I've ever seen, which is impressive because I think if I tried to make a bracket that bad, I still wouldn't have been able to make it that bad.
Yeah. Like
So-
just if you were flipping a coin, you would have had more points.
I think, yeah, for sure.
Wow.
So good for her. Setting a record, I think, in the NCAA pool. Shout out to Firehouse. Delicious sub. That's all I got.
Favorite sub place?
No, definitely not favorite, but they had a BOGO deal. So
Okay, fair. There's your lunch tomorrow too.
I always lean toward the I guess I got that from our parents. You always lean for the deal unless you really want, like on Sunday I ordered like $50 worth of Thai food.
Nice.
But then I also had leftovers.
That's good.
Well,
so.
fuck in this economy.
Thai food I feel is underrated.
By whom? I think it's amazing.
I mean,
Fantastic.
I feel like it's amazing, but you don't really hear about a whole lot of people being
That's
like,
true.
I'm
Thai
gonna
food,
go out
not
and get Thai
necessarily.
food tonight.
Yeah. At least in the groups that I go with.
Yeah.
I'm more.
It did take us a while to branch out from like lasagna and baked chicken, though.
Well, you're tired of
growing
being a fucking just a walking stereotype.
We had spaghetti and meatballs one night for every night. Every week we had one night of spaghetti and meatballs, one night of baked chicken and veggies, one night of pizza, because Friday night was always pizza.
It was Little Caesar's cheese pizza.
Hell yeah.
Or Nick's. Remember that place Nick's that was right
Yeah, but
next
that
to
was
the-
only when we were coming back home from Delaware.
Yeah. No. That's the different place. Nick's used to be
different Nick's.
right outside George Fox near the skating rink.
Oh.
We used to go there and get like I forget, it was like $5 large pizzas or something. Mom loved that place.
Nice
All right. I mean, that was also on the way home from school for her.
Yes. It was by Lucky's, the OG Lucky's over
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget what I
It
was.
said Mark a meme that it was from the Italians that I follow on Twitter, and it said basically like, what is everybody talking about? Holiday meals. And it was like Christmas lasagna, Easter lasagna, Thanksgiving lasagna. I was like, yeah, it's actually pretty much spot on.
Pretty accurate. Now I'm kind of fixated on the Rofo's. Got the 3 tender box combo and a C4 energy drink for $6.
You know what? I heard that
Oh,
on the
it's
radio.
fantastic. And the C4 energy drinks are like Jolly Rancher flavors, so it's like it's like an energy drink, but it's a super sweet one with like flavored like watermelon Jolly Ranchers. Oh,
But they're also not sugar,
yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. which is kind of ironic.
Yeah.
That it tastes like that without sugar.
Yeah, they had that. I had that one, the watermelon and the Hawaiian punch flavored, both fantastic. And
I like the grape one.
and shout out to Rofo sauce, which is basically cane sauce but thicker. So they got that going for them.
Because they're thick.
Yeah, shout out.
He should Rofo should hydrate more.
Yeah, right. Shout out Rofo. Rofo clutch. Big tenders, baby. You want some chicken, go to Rofo. Shout out to correcting stats for the league. Fuck, get your bookkeeping in general.
Got that
right.
going for us.
Brother. I got a story after the off air. Shout out to job hunting. Woohoo. See how this goes.
Oh, we should also shout out carbs.
Oh yeah, shout out carbs.
Carbs.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Finally got there.
Got there. 9 tries. Got it. That's it. That's all. For Johnny P. Mark with the C, I'm Scotty Watts. Take care of yourself and someone else. This has been Face Off Hockey Show, part of the Face Off Hockey Show media faction and podcast monsters. Check us out online at FOHS Radio, wherever you get your social media. But until then, we will be back in a week's time, and it'll be a fun time for everybody. But until then, peace.